Welcome to part 5 of the Deliveroo 30-day scrap metal challenge. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, then I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can see what it's all about. But in a very small nutshell, I work for Deliveroo, the food delivery company, and I've set myself a 30-day challenge to try and collect as much non-ferrous metals as I possibly can in 30 days whilst working for Deliveroo at the same time. So we've done really well so far. We've collected quite a lot of non-ferrous metals. This video is about days 15, 16, 17 and 18, so another 4-day video. So everything you see me collect today is everything I've collected over 4 days. So yeah, let's get out there. Come on, let's go. Wow, look at that, guys. A lovely combi boiler, and I don't know what the other thing is next door to it, but take a look at the copper on that. Copper, brass, absolutely amazing. That's going to be very heavy as well to get in the car, but still, like I said, I don't know what this one is. I don't think it's a combi boiler. It looks like some kind of tank, might be steel, but either way it'll go in with the ferrous metals. So there, let's get that in the car. Oh, it's not too heavy actually. Only one way to get that in the car. Whereas the tank is quite heavy. Oh. There, lovely. Enjoy stripping them down. Perfect. Oh, this country never ceases to amaze me. It's a beautiful spring day. I'm in a t-shirt, nice and warm, and it's hailstone. How is that even possible? Who knows? Well, it's just getting worse now. It's even starting to settle on the ground. This is crazy. I'm definitely a fair weather scrapper. I'm not scrapping in this weather. Well, I've had a good old look around this skip. Not much in here. The only thing I can find is a bit of wire, a bit of aluminium. But yeah, apart from that, nothing else in here. Very disappointing skip actually. The only thing I can think of is that someone's already picked over it, but yeah, very disappointing. Oh well, on to the next one. Sorry about the light here, guys. The light's fading, but there you go. Look at that. That's a lovely, massive amount of wire there. Real thick wire, and it looks like it's old exterior lighting of some description. But that is a big reel of lights. That's a great find. And also we've got a great big heavy thing of steel here as well. Some kind of table or bench or something. So we'll have all that now and put that in the car. Lovely. Oh, there you go. I just managed to get that in. I think I'll have to go home in a second and just rearrange my car a bit, because I'm not going to get much more in there. I think take a few bits out like the alley and the wire, put that with the copper collection and aluminium collection. The rest I'll just rearrange. So I'm going to go and do that now. Well, good morning guys. It's actually the next morning now. I managed to pick up a load more scrap last night. It was too dark for me to film it, but as you can see, I've filled up my car. So I'm just going to run that into the scrapyard this morning. See how much money I make from that. It's all ferrous metals obviously, apart from what you can see, the wire and aluminium, etc. Obviously all the ferrous metals are not part of the challenge, but I'll make sure I keep back all the non-ferrous metals. So yeah, let's go and do that. Let's go down to the scrapyard and see how much money I get for this lot. So here we are. I'm at my local scrapyard, just waiting my turn to go onto the weighbridge, and then I'll unload all this metal and see how much I get paid. Oh, there we are. So the weight was
280 kilos, and the amount I got for that was £43. So yeah, very pleased with that. I've come back home again now because I've also got all this, if I can just zoom out a bit here, all this aluminium that I want to get rid of. Got some in the car as well. So I'm going to also run this down to the scrapyard and see how much I get. Add that to this one. Let's go and do that. Yeah, it's not a massive amount, but you know, it gets it out my yard and it's money in my pocket at the end of the day. So let's get to the scrapyard. So I'm back home now. There was 66 kilos in aluminium, or aluminum should I say, for my American subscribers. And £36.50 for that. So what's that? That's 43, 50, 60, 73, £79.50. £79.50 I rent this morning, and I haven't even started work yet. So that's great. That's a good start to the day. So, great first find of the day. 2 nice radiators. Stick them in the car, that's great. Car's already empty, so that's going to be great as our first finds. They're nice and heavy as well. That's great. Doing a scrap run without finding one of these, it just wouldn't be the same. I'd actually have to give up scrapping, I think, if I couldn't find any of these. Every little helps. There we are, another combi boiler. Not very much copper on this one, but hopefully it'll have a copper radiator inside it, so that's great. Let's get that in the car. Quite a small one, so I should be able to do this one-handed. He says. Well, actually no, it's very heavy. I'll have to put the phone down. There we go. There's a little bit more. Starting to mount up again already. Well, sorry guys, I had a problem with my camera, so I couldn't film anymore, but as you can see I'm pretty full now. In fact, I can't get any more in there, so I'm going to run this down to the scrapyard now and see how much money I make out of this one. And then when I come back, what I'm going to do is process all the non-ferrous metals that we've received and add that to all the non-ferrous metals that we've already collected for the challenge. So let's go and take this down the scrapyard now. So there we are. We got, where is it there, 220 kilos we had, and we got £34. So yeah, very pleased with that. So now I'm going to process all this metal. So we got all the wire that we collected. That's the wire that I'm going to strip, possibly this green stuff, not sure yet. I'm going to need to take a closer look at it. I got some windings from the TVs. I've got a couple of TVs still left to process. I've collected all this wire that I'm not going to strip, just need to cut the plugs and things etc off of it. I've started dismantling the combi boilers and got some copper there already and some brass, but I need to process it a bit better. This is the transformers from the microwaves. Yet to decide whether they're copper or not yet. I'll check that out in a second. Got a couple of small batteries just here. some possibly motorbike batteries or something like that, I'm not sure. But anyway, they're lead batteries, so they can go with our lead batteries. And of course we've got our two combi boilers. You can see I've already started stripping this one down, but I haven't even touched this one yet, so we'll be doing that one shortly. So yeah, let's get all this sorted and then we'll add it to what we've already collected during the challenge. So here's all the wire that we've processed, taking all the plugs off, etc. Disappointingly, the green wire, that this stuff here, if I can just show you, this stuff here, which was from those exterior lighting that we found, the copper content inside them was very thin, so it really wasn't worth stripping them. The same as this armoured cable here, the copper content is really small, so the effort it takes to strip that cable is just as well weigh it in as it is. As for the rest of the stuff, well, here we go. We got our large amount of copper here. I mean, that's really great, and that's all come from those combi boilers, etc. Similarly, the brass here, that's all come from those combi boilers. The microwave transformers, we had 6 of them, which meant we had 12 windings, but only 3 of the windings were actually copper. And that's the 3 I've got showing you here now. If anyone knows a way of getting the paper off of these things, please let me know in the comment down below. I've tried all sorts of different things. I've tried immersing them in boiling water and all sorts of things, but I just can't seem to get this paper off. If somebody knows how to do that, just let me know. Here's our coloured wire, mostly from TV windings, etc., motors. Here's our stripped wire. We didn't strip very much at all out of that wire, so you know, just a little bit there. And here's our copper radiator from one of our combi boilers. Disappointingly, there was only one copper radiator. The other one had a aluminium one, so I'll be stripping that one down later at another date just to get the aluminium out. But yeah, let's now put all this and the wire in with what we've already collected and see where we are. So here's our bright wire. So let's add our bright wire to what we've already collected. Not a big amount, but hey, it all mounts up. So that's coming along nice. So here's our brass. Let's now add the brass we've collected this week to what we've already collected. There, lovely. And that's already got to the stage where I can barely lift this box now, so that's getting nice and heavy. Here's our copper radiators. We're really starting to mount up with these now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and add this one as well. That makes 6. We still will need to take off these bits of steel, but I'll do them at some point. The scrapyard won't take them with the steel on there, or they'll downgrade the price that you'll get for them. Here's our box of coloured wire. That's coming along nice, and we're just about to add some more to that now. So that's coming on lovely. We're getting some weight to that too, so that's good. Here's the batteries I've already collected. I'm just going to add these motorcycle batteries to it. So we're starting to get a good collection of batteries now. The microwave transformer windings, I think I'll just add them to the coloured wire for a minute until I stripped all this paper off, and then we'll decide whether it's coloured wire or bright wire. And then we've got our beautiful copper piping. That really is coming along nice now. So we'll add what we've collected this week to this box. And you can see that really is coming along lovely now. Starting to get quite valuable and quite heavy, so that's very good. And let's not forget our little piece of lead piping. Surprisingly, this is the only piece of lead we found so far in the challenge. But this piece of lead is actually part of a competition I'm running. And if you can guess how much the scrapyard will give me in pounds and pence for this piece of lead piping, then I will give you 20% of everything I earn over the 30-day challenge. So all you need to do is comment, sorry, to be eligible, all you need to do is like and subscribe to my channel, and then comment in the comments how much you think the scrapyard is going to give me in pounds and pence. So there we are, guys. We're doing extremely well so far. We really have collected a lot of non-ferrous metals, and I'm sure at the end of this 30 days it'll be worth quite a bit and weigh quite a bit as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. I hope you do. And whatever you're doing in life, stay safe, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you, guys. Bye.